Okay, family. Oh, it's your brother King Simon right here on WKSP TV. Oh, we're going to have a great show for you tonight. Tonight. We got a great show. Make sure you tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell all your cousins that King Simon is in the mother flipping building. Want to say happy Kwanzaa from K.S.P. TV family. Habawagani. And you would say Umoja, which means unity. Staying united with your family, united with your inner self and your outer self, and be your very best self at all costs. Happy Kwanzaa as it started today. Respect to everybody that celebrated the Xmas Day yesterday. All the people celebrating Hanukkah, big up to you also. Make sure you share, like, and do what you like, family. Like I said, we got a special show tonight. We got the celebrity soap maker coming in live and direct. Oh, baby. Of course, my co-hosts will be in the building too. They'll be passing through in this building too. So we're looking for them also. We're going to make sure that they come in and enjoy themselves. If you're looking for good health care, family, and you're in the tri-state area, you're looking for good health care, all you have to do is contact Sherly at sherlystc@gmail.com. That's sherlystc@gmail.com. Serious inquiries only in the New York State tri-state area if you want to get those, you're looking for health insurance. Stone Mountain, baby, I'm going to be doing what I got to do in the Mountain of Stone in 2022, coming soon at Stone Mountain Village. I'm telling you. Also, family, if you are looking for better health, all you have to do is go to Better Health Shop. That's right, .etsy.com, or get them a call at 1-800-820-7822. That's 1-800-820-7822, and tell them King Simon sent you. They got all the good burdock root. They got all the sarsaparilla. They got all the stuff you need. The monatomic gold and the colloidal silver. They can help you out. So betterhealthshop.etsy.com is the place to call, all right? If you are a journalist and you need some editing services, all you have to do is give a call to this beautiful sister Susie Script, 914-361-9467. That's 914-361-9467. Oh, yeah. If you are looking for great products, health products to remove fibroids and reverse the effects of fibroids and different tumors that's happening in your body, sisters, contact pedalwise.com. The website is right there on the top, but here it is again, pedalwise.com. Use the 10% off coupon code. That's King 2021, and tell them that King Simon sent you. And believe me, the products are well. I've used the products especially for the inflammation, and they have a great product for inflammation, influenza, and all that stuff. So make sure you support pedalwise.com. Tell them King Simon sent you, all right? Also, my teacher, the preacher of numerology, astronumerology himself, the one, the only Lloyd Strayhorn, Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. That's Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. Make sure you support his website, his books, and his newsletter. And don't forget his classes are right there on Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. Tell him King Simon sent you if you go get a session with him or do a consultation session with him. That's my brother from another mother and father. So big up to Lloyd Strayhorn all the time. Big up to Janelle Lewis, who I spoke to earlier. She's closing deals all over the place because her expertise is excellent. Give her a call at 347-866-1153 or text her first at 347-866-1153 if you're looking for property, your first-time home buyer, you want to buy a condo, especially throughout the New York State, tri-state area, all the way into the Poconos and all that. Give her a call and let her know that King Simon sent you, all right? If you want to do my holistic numerational course, this is a full meal. This is an 8-course. This is 8 hours, 9 phases, 2 links. Oh, baby, the price is right there on the top there, 22222. Or you want to wait till it comes to my other website where it's only going to get 3 parts. That's up to you. but it is what it is. I'm telling you, it's coming to Udemy soon, but it's going to be coming to my website. If you want my books, please purchase all my books through linktree.com. That's linktree/ King Simon the Numerovator. That's King Simon the Numerovator. You want to make sure you purchase my books through there. And remember, it's going to take you straight to the Amazon link if you're looking for the Amazon link. If you want to do a numerovation session with me, please text me at 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And remember, I do have a long waiting list. And I've got something new with this beautiful sister that's coming up. Her and I are going to be doing a numerovation and tarot spread, double consultation for guidance purposes only. And we're only doing Wednesdays and Saturdays. So Wednesdays and Saturdays are right now open if you want to do the session. And it's $160 for a 30-minute session. You get 15 minutes with her and 15 minutes with me. I think she does a Zoom. I do over the phone. But you're going to get the experience of a lifetime when I talk about numerovation and the tarot spread from the one, the only Paris Williams and King Simon. We're going to be doing what we do. Here's the other flyer right here, just in case you missed it. Book your session now if you want to get something done. Only for the month of January we're doing this. Only for the month of January. Every Wednesdays and Saturdays in the month of January, we're doing that double consultation so you can get it from two different perspectives. So if you want to get that, make sure you text me your full name, date of birth, and what type of session you want to have with the tarot reader, because she deals with health and wealth and all that kind of stuff. She pulls them cards on you, do that tarot spread, so look out for that. And don't forget my disclaimer, family. Gotta have a disclaimer. Remember, content disclaimer: the views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Also, another disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Hey, family, are you ready for your brother? Oh, I'm in the building. Lot of mercy, lot of mercy, lot of mercy. Happy Kwanzaa to everyone out there. What's up? Are you celebrating Kwanzaa? Today is the first day, of course. We call it a Moja. Big up to my girl Nicholas Monique from Nicholas, Brooklyn, and Nicholas Harlem and all over the place. Big up to her. I know she's on the road doing her thing. Emoja. Remember, today is all about unity. Tomorrow's going to be Kuji Chakalia, self-determination. And on the third day, we got collective work and responsibility, Ujima. And then, of course, cooperative economics, Ujama. And then Nia comes into play. On the fifth day, that's purpose. And don't forget, on the sixth day, we got Kaumba. That's creativity. And don't forget, if you are celebrating the last day, is going to be Imani, having faith. Ooh-wee, hey, hey, ooh-wee, hey, hey, ooh-wee, hey, hey, happy Kwanzaa, happy Kwanzaa, happy Kwanzaa, happy Kwanzaa. Happy Kwanzaa to you. You didn't know I could sing, huh? Look at y'all. Y'all didn't even know I could sing. Oh, my goodness. Y'all didn't even know I could pull that note out, huh? Oh, yeah. Let me turn down this and give myself a well-deserved round of applause. Yeah, baby. Woo! Happy mother flipping Kwanzaa. Oh, yeah. Make sure y'all like, and share, because you know, when the Vibe Master is in the building, on radio in New York City, they call me the live wire, the universal soldier, the one who runs on solar and lunar energy. So you don't want to mess with this vibe. I'm full of energy all the way till the day I die. And even then, on the other side, I'm going to have energy. I'm going to be talking to my children, my ex-wives and girlfriends coming from the other side. Like, look. This is what y'all need to do. Stop playing. This is what y'all need to do. Stop playing. I'm watching from the other side. Oh, man. It is now 4 minutes before the top of the hour, 4 minutes before 8 o'clock on the East Coast, and 4 minutes before the top of the hour on any coast or any planet you might be on. And of course, I wanted to say, of course, once again, happy Kwanzaa. And, this morning I was on IG and I spoke about Kwanzaa. And when my thought pattern said, look, hey, there's something about this word Kwanzaa that I need to look at. So I went into the mathematics of Kwanzaa. And then I went into the mathematics of the founder of Kwanzaa. Now, the founder, Dr. Maulana Karenga, was born July the 14th, 1941. Now, that adds up to 1962, which equals 18, which is a 9. Of course, that's the universal higher level education and principles. Lord have mercy, that darn chime from a ring. But again, please share this. I'm going to break down some quick numbers. Y'all better share this. Stop playing about the numerology for Kwanzaa. About to break it down. So please thumb up the video, like and share this video. Come on, thumb up the video. I want to see them big ass thumbs like Fonzie back in the day. Hey, I want to see some thumbs. I know some of y'all ain't that old. Happy days. But the word Kwanzaa, which interested me very, very much today. So, and I never looked up, I can't remember if I did look up the word Kwanzaa back in the day to do the numbers to it. But to my surprise, family, the word Kwanzaa adds up to the number 23. And 23 equals the number 5. Now, is that coinkydink or not that the founder of Kwanzaa is born on the 14th of July? But yet, and Kwanzaa, the word Kwanzaa adds up to the number 23, which is a 5. That's not coincidence. That's patterns. That's sequels. That's cycles and sequences that's showing up for a man to do this over 30 years when numbers and numerology wasn't that popularized at that time. Although Lord was doing it 30, 40 years, going in 40 years. I'm telling you, family. So when I seen that the word Kwanzaa, the way it's spelled, as you can see, the way it's spelled right here, it adds up to the number 23. And in tarot numerology, the number 23, or the compound numerology, the 23 is one of the numbers of the royal star of the lion or lioness. It's a promise of success and advancement, especially if you're compassionate and expressive about what you do, and then it will expand and be its greatest self. So Kwanzaa is a number 5 energy, a number 23 first in the Chaldean and the tarot numerology, but also equals the number 5. Things that make you go, things that make you go, things that made me go, this morning. So, all right, so I don't see any of my partners in Vive come up yet. I'm waiting for them to show up, but it's all good. I see my sister comes with this sister here, as I showed y'all this beautiful picture earlier. This sister here, I've known her. She had to remind me that she used to work for me at one time, helping me at one of the events before she even worked at Nicholas, Brooklyn. And this sister here has been putting in the work for such a long time, for having such a youthful energy and being an old soul that she is. And being born under one of the old soul energies and, being born the same day as one of my friends whom I spoke to today, big up to Abundance Child from Drop Squad Kitchen. And I finally spoke to her after she'd been doing her thing in her life. And this is the here that I'm about to bring on. This is her website. I want everybody to go to her website, www.pwcollections.com. That's pwcollections.com. See, I just calmed down the energy. See, I just brought that down because I'm going to be smooth with this. Going to be smooth because I'm the smooth operator. That's just me. Now, she's our guest. She's a celebrity soap maker, CEO of PW Collections, spiritual advisor, chef, and author. And she is Available on IG at PW Collections LLC. And also you could email her at IamParisWilliams@gmail.com. Also, you can hit her up on Facebook if she wants you to get that Facebook thing, but you can also use a PayPal with that email, and you can spread love via Cash App and PayPal. Without any further ado, the sister I'm about to bring for you is not only an extraordinary, beautiful empress. Not only is she number 8, born under that 17, which is that legacy leaving number. She has a beautiful little princess Lady Lavi. I want to give all of y'all, I want all of y'all to put the number 8 in the chat right now. Put the number 8 in the chat because that's her number. That's the old soul money making energy. This girl got shouted out by celebrities because of her soap washing their air. So we want to make sure. And she even got her beanies, her crochet being worn by artists. So without any further ado, we want to welcome right here on the virtual stage, back on the virtual stage for King Simon Presents K.S.P. TV. We want to welcome the one, the only Paris Williams in the building. We're going to bring her in right now. We're going to bring her in.
What's up?
Oh my goodness!
I love the intro.
So there you go. Oh, what's up, girl?
What's up?
Woo!
I love the intro, King Simon. Thank you for that.
You really, you need to come a little closer. I need to hear you better now. You're a little low there. You need to come on up. Yes, there you go. There you go. All right, yeah, just pull the seat up. Push the seat up, and you'll be all right. So,
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you nice and clear now. Nice and clear. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm so excited. Last year, around this time, we had our interview, and now we're about to end this year, well, quote unquote, and we're here again. Look at that.
Well, let's give that a round of applause. It is what it is. And, I'm honored to have you here, both of us shining our light, spreading that love. And a lot of people don't know, like I told them earlier, you and I are engaging in something like this. We're going to be doing some heavy for the month of January, family, because that's a good energy. We're doing double consultations for guidance purposes only for the month of January. So you got to text the word double to 347-496-1022 for details, so you can know how to pay and all that kind of stuff, and when we can set it up, because we about doing what we got to do to serve the community. But remember, this is reciprocal energy. Stop playing. It's all about the reciprocation of energy. And so you can book your session right now. And these beautiful pictures that we put up there, we made it look very mystical right there. Very mystical. Yes. Oh my God, I'm serious. Very mystical. Now, before I see one of my co-hosts coming in. Let me see. Lord have mercy. Let me see. My sister, I call me Nola. Jesus Christ, me for being in. Hold on 1 second. Okay. She's a number 8. Y'all know how y'all 8 and late sounds the same. I'm just joking. But it is what it is. Let's give a round of applause to my biological from my daddy's side. She's the one, the only Sister Nujurney in the building. Lot of mercy.
How are you, beautiful?
I get the lateness, girl. I'm an
I was trying.
You're here. That's all that matters.
Yes, ma'am.
That's all that matters. I know she gonna be on that soap journey soon. I know she's going to be doing the class. Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yes, I am. I'm like when I seen it and I heard, and I'm like, all right. King, how do I get on? Like, I want to go. I want to take it. And then he was like, reach out to you, blah, 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 blah. And that's when I reached out to you. And you were like, okay, come here. And then, I went ahead and I purchased. So I'm there. I'm there on the 15th at 6:30. 6:30.
Yeah, be there at 6 o'clock. Be there at 6 o'clock. Stop playing.
Right. Late means 8 means late. Like
eight sounds like late. 8 sounds like late. So it don't have to mean late. But late and 8 does sound alike. I could do a rhyme and a rap song with that. So, well, both of y'all, thank y'all very much. Thank y'all very much. Well, of course, I don't know what happened to Sensei. Sensei said she might come on. She's coming. Okay, she got to get all dolled up. So, okay, we don't have a whole bunch of.
But I get that, girl.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's it. So, first and foremost, let me just promote the business again. I want to let everybody know if you want to get this beautiful class and find out more about it, you can go to our website, pwcollections.com. That's pwcollections.com. Matter of fact, let me show the class so people know the soap making ain't no joke, son. I'm telling y'all. Let me show this class real quick. Hold on, because I got the flyer. I got Joshua's flyer, and I got the one that I made. All right, this is one I made. Boom, 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 bap. Yeah, go get it. Exclusive designer soap making class on January the 15th on Martin Luther King's birthday at Nicholas, Brooklyn. Yes. So you can give call to Nicholas at 718-858-4400. Or let me show you something. I'll put y'all back on in a few. I got y'all in the background real quick, but I can still hear you. So that's a good thing. And let me show you the promotion for that on here. Look here. That's the soap making class, celebrity soap making class influencer, Paris Williams website, www.pwcollections.com/products/soap class at Nicholas, Brooklyn. That's the whole thing. I'm going to put it in the chat momentarily, family, as I bring these sisters, but I see my other co-hosts in the building. Hold on, let me remove that flyer. Let me just show them Joshua's flyer. Bring up brother Joshua Sarah. This is another flyer that he has up there. It is the Botanica soap making using the cold process. Woo, we're going to talk about that. Learn to make your own recipes. Oh, she's going to show you all that. Molds and all of that. She's going to show you all of that on January 15th, which happens to be Martin Luther King's birthday and Regina King's birthday. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah. Let's give that a round of applause.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Regina King's birthday. Yeah. But, hold on. I see my other guest star, my other co-host in the mother flipping building. Another one under that number 8 that might be late. So give him a round of applause. The one, the only Sherly in the building.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Thank you. So do you. Thank you, my beautiful sisters. You guys are amazing. You look gorgeous. King Simon.
Yes. Yes, thank you very much. I am here for all of you. I have multiple family members here. multiple family. How you doing, Sensei?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
I like the looks. I like how you and Paris is just representing, and then of course my sister's always in the dark doing her thing. That's what I do. Yeah, she's always doing her dark magic, so it is what it is. She's doing her dark.
I'm conjuring up some stuff.
I can tell. Yeah, I can see it. Oh man, so we got Paris in the building finally. After a long while, her and I, she's done this show before, but it's the first time she's doing it with the co-host, and y'all beautiful people. And, Paris and I go back. I'm sorry, that's my ring. They love ringing. So, I got the ring in the background. But, Paris and I go back, and she had reminded me that she had worked for me, and I did not remember that she had worked for me at one of my events back in the Dizzy. You know what I'm saying? And then she went to Nicholas after I think he was working at Marshall's too, right? You was working at Marshall's?
Yes.
Wow. I mean, you've had a journey though. So let's before I bring on my other co-host to ask you questions, let's start with Paris Williams and her journey, because you've been through a lot in your life.
Right.
And you've told me the minute, but I know there's more to this. But let's skim through it, because you also was raised with you was also going to school with a lot of entertainers that are people that are like influencers now. Let's talk about Paris and who is Paris and where she comes from, where her family comes from. Please, Paris, let's get it. Let's do it.
So my family is from Honduras. Shout out to Honduras. I am originally from Brooklyn, East New York.
Brooklyn in the building. Shout out to Brooklyn.
So I went to school at Monroe College in Monroe. So I grew up with Little Mama. I went to school with Joey Badass and so many actors and rappers. I've known a lot of entertainers as well. I've done a lot, down to doing open mics, helping the community, obviously vending, crocheting was my first love as well. I do fiber arts, obviously soap making, certified herbalist as well. And it just keeps on growing and just adding on to what is it that I
Nice.
want to do for the community for
You
sure.
know, you didn't say that you're also a culinary chef now. Stop playing. You
Yes.
deal with
Oh, yes. I
culinary
went to
stuff.
school for culinary. See, this so I'm
Oh my
sorry.
See, I could
I
keep
went to
on now.
school for
I have to
culinary.
shout you out to tell you what you. But that's what I do. I'm the promoter. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, 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 yes. I
But
love
from a young
cooking.
from
I
a
love
young age,
making
what
food.
made you get into all of this? What made you to say I'm going to just go to school or learn all these things, which deals with multiple streams of income, which your numbers, both all of your numbers rule that, and multiple streams of income. Cause all of y'all born under the eight energy, the eight frequency. So, and my life
I
path is an
think,
eight. So, go ahead.
I think it's all on just like using that access energy that I have to see progress in my works. Like
Mm,
I was suffering with depression when I was younger through just like, not having my father in my life, and
mm, mm.
um I went into the crazy home at an early age. I tried to commit
Wow.
suicide. And
Wow.
after leaving, I actually picked up crocheting, and it made me feel really good because I was able to finish a project and give it to somebody else. So, giving
Mm,
a person something that I made really inspired me to want to go more into learning and crocheting and healing. So, crocheting was my first love, and then cooking is always just the way to heal. And I'm always into mixing the herbs and the spices, and really healing our body through herbalism and diet.
Nice.
And so just blending these things together is just to help the community, but it also gave me a piece of like that love that I was always looking for, just to
mm,
help my community really helped me, and seeing my works help people's skin, and be able to see celebrities rock my crochet hats, or
yes.
use the
Nice.
soaps, like that was something that was just made from me and given
Right.
to the community.
Somebody just
Nice.
Yeah,
late.
for sure.
Someone late. Somebody just rocked your hat lately, right? Just recently on one of your
Yes,
hats. What's
yes.
his name?
There's a brother. His name is Kamo. He's a R&B artist,
Yes.
and he's giving me like indie Afro type of like vibes. He's very talented. He's an Aquarius as well, King
I didn't
Simon.
know that.
Isn't
I didn't
that?
even look that up.
Yes, he is.
Oh
He's an
wow. We
Aquarius.
okay. Okay, we making strides. Look at to him. Okay.
Right?
Okay. Okay.
You know?
Okay. Okay, ladies, what
Yes,
would
for
y'all like to
sure.
ask, please? What would y'all like to ask as we go on? I was going to touch on something else, but I want the sisters. Who's going to be first to ask the question? Go ahead.
Sensei.
Since, Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Why, thank you. She's so generous, isn't she? And so
She
kind.
always does it to you. Always.
But I'm happy to ask.
Yeah.
First foremost, my apologies for coming in a little bit late. I had an
It's
important
okay.
phone call. Thank you for coming in, for taking the time out to join us
Mhm.
today. It was lovely meeting you earlier, and I'm so proud of you. Um,
Thank you.
and I'm just beyond pleased to meet you and to see you doing amazing, amazing things.
Thank you.
Um,
I appreciate it.
oh, and we appreciate you,
Yes.
really.
Yes.
So we talked about how you got into soap making and
Yes,
crocheting and all these things. Which crocheting I love.
I love it.
do you do you teach a class on crocheting to the youth, to any children?
Yes, I did. I did crochet for the youth. That was a Black Girl Sew.
Nice.
That's another Black-owned company that I did. That was a nonprofit, and I also did for the elderly, which was so amazing.
Nice.
I
Nice.
actually really enjoyed doing community work with the elderly. I learned so much about myself, about life, and just getting to know where they came from. I think like crocheting really brings people together, and it's patience and it's love. So you have those conversations and you get to really know these people
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So proud of you
Yes.
again. I can't, because
I appreciate you.
oh, thank you. No, it's true, because if you think about it, there are so many things out there that we want to encourage other people to do, but they can't seem to find their niche, and they can't seem to
Yes.
find what they want to do. And I think
Yeah.
when you have a passion and a love like that in certain areas, and you've been gifted, and you're sharing your gift to everyone just to open up their eyes to what it is
Yes.
you do, I think that's an amazing gift, and I think that's an amazing thing to do. And you will always receive your blessings in full. So I just
Mm.
wanted to share that with you. And I also wanted
Thank
to
you.
ask,
Hmm.
when do you think your next event will be for the youth? Only because I have a place in my heart for the youth.
Yes.
Um, so
Hmm.
Yes.
when do you think you will create an event for the youth? Obviously, because of everything that's going on in the
Yes, so
city,
much.
right?
I
So
would love to.
yeah, do you work with schools as well, and then maybe you do you just co
I've done the schools. I've gotten, through the grace of God, I had gotten an entrepreneurship deal with a few schools to do the crochet.
Mhm.
But I think it depends on the age range when it comes down to those type of things, because it's so intricate. You need to be detailing on how to hold the hook and how to do certain things. The children just get a little upset and they're just like, oh yeah, we'll just go on
Forget about it.
TikTok or just on.
No.
And you got like those 2, 3 people in the class that's usually the geeks, and they're like, oh okay, I want to learn, and I'm over there sitting in the corner with them, and everyone else is just running wild.
Yeah.
So I would love to do something for the children with soul making. It's such a definitely cold process. The cold
Mm.
process is a little bit intricate, and it's also a little dangerous. So I wouldn't be able to do those type of things with the children, but something safe like the crocheting. I have a lot of other projects. I did dream catchers and other
Oh,
stuff that we can do
yeah.
for the communities. It doesn't just have to be crochet, but I would love to do something again
Oh, excellent. Great.
for
Thank you.
sure.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Go
My
ahead.
sister. Oh, okay. I just I can go on.
I know. I know.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give you your opportunity. Go ahead. I'm sorry. And
So
thank you for answering.
this is my first time ever really taking some kind of interest into soap making. Like I can't, I'll just go buy the soap, use the soap, whatever. Don't
Right, right, right.
read the ingredients, don't really know what's in it,
Right.
whatever.
That's
So
another thing.
exactly. So I don't really know too much. So I'm,
Okay.
of what the difference is between cold compressed. Is that what it is?
The cold process and there's a
Cold
hot
process.
process.
Right. So
There's
what's the difference?
different processes. So you
Okay.
have usually with people the commercials they would do cold process that
Okay.
is using just oils and it's not heated.
Mm,
And you basically will use lye in the oils and basically your essential oils, and basically it makes a bar.
okay.
But because it's cold process and it's dealing with everything is all when you make a recipe doing cold process, it is a whole science to it. You have to make sure you have fatty acids.
Mm,
You have to have olive oil. You have to have certain types of oils to be able to have saponification bubbles. Um, Let me show you guys a recipe that I've made, because my classes is more or less expensive because I have to make the recipe from scratch.
okay.
So this is I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is how the recipes will look. I have
Okay.
to basically make the recipes from scratch. I have to weigh out the oils to make sure that it will be hard, cleansing, conditioning, bubbly, creamy. and it has to have a certain type of pH to make sure that it's not going to burn or basically like harm anyone. So it's very intricate when it comes down to cold process soap, and that's the reason why people usually don't go for it.
Okay.
There is a melt and pour that usually businesses would do because it's easy, but that is using gelatin, which I preferably don't use in any of my products. My brand is 100% vegan, 100% natural products, body products. So when you're dealing with soaps, you have to realize that there's a lot of people out there saying that things are natural, and it's really not. They're using the melt and pour, or they're using certain chemicals to basically enhance either the smell or the hardness, because they don't want to take the time to actually make the recipe, because it takes time. You gotta know the science of what oils go with what blends with what. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So with the cold process, you're basically going to get a recipe that's from scratch. They're usually it's like 4 to 5 oils, nothing hard, nothing going to be too harsh on the skin. And that's how you basically will start your soaps. So you just start off with having the basis of your oils, and then you add on to what is it that you want, as far as if you want a lemongrass soap, or if you want a chamomile soap, or if you want a sea moss soap. Each soap has to have a certain type of component of oil, so it won't either get too hard and it crust, or it be too soft and it won't get too hard. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the reason why the soap making is so intricate and it's tedious, because I've messed up on so many soaps in the past, but it's also been a healing process of learning how to make soaps from scratch, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Powerful.
So there's one that I seen that you had on your Instagram, which is the Oshun soap. You know what Oshun is and stuff like that. Would we be making an Oshun soap when I see you on the 15th? Or you already set out exactly what it is that you want to do?
Is this the Oshun soap?
No, that is my fennel. That's a shampoo bar that has fenugreek in it. It has brahmi.
And which one is this? Which one is this?
This is my Yanni bar. This is the one that Kylie Jenner bought.
Kylie Jenner shouted out, right? Oh man,
she shouted this one out.
For the Yoni, right? For the Yoni.
Yes, she did.
You gotta watch that. You gotta watch that Yoni, ladies. That's what it is. Look at that.
It sells out so fast.
That's how she got Travis.
That soap is like, that one flies off the shelf. It's so crazy. It's like literally the first soap that sells out. That one.
Awesome. Nice. Well, congratulations. That's amazing.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, see, and that's why I dubbed her, other than everybody else, when I did the flyer for her. I said, "Look, celebrity soap maker." I don't, you know, she's a celebrity soap maker. That's not, you know, let's not front. You know, you know, sometimes you got to give people their accolades. If you got somebody like Kylie Jenner shouting you out, that's it. You know,
if had Summer Walker too.
Summer Walker, look at that. See, you got Summer Walker shouting you out. Come on, let's get that a round of applause now. I have to say it African. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh my God, I'm serious. Just do it my way. But you know, so what's so interesting now? I want to go back. I know we're already into soap making here, but
yes.
You know me, I gotta, you know, because you said something earlier about mommy and daddy issues, and also thinking about suicide. And you know, in my book, Numerology for Mental Stability, 8 is one of those numbers of mental health. And you know, and I'm glad that creating things was able to offset that, so you could be here today, because that's very important. That means ancestors worked through your talents to let you know that you're here for a purpose, you know, and not just to do certain things. So you got to give thanks for that, and give thanks to the ancestors and the creator for that. The creative mama and daddy, you know. So you know, so, and during that moment, and let's go back, because there's many people that listens, and sometimes people give up and don't realize that all of us came through with a talent. Everybody came through with something. So what
Yeah.
was that like, and when did you get that epiphany? When did that epiphany really take place into your heart and your mind and your soul and say, you know what? Nah, let's do this.
It was so funny because the day that I came back from the crazy home, I was already in I went to school for culinary. I went to Job Corps to pick up the culinary skills, and then after Job Corps, I went to Monroe College, and I was done with the certification for culinary arts. I was about to go to college, but it was just this lack of like love that I was feeling within myself, because regardless of me getting that accolade of going to culinary school, it wasn't really the passion that I felt at the time that I was giving. So um, after my little scare, I came back to my dorm and I saw on the floor it was the Law of Attraction book on the floor. And so I picked up this book, and it literally changed my life. It was all just on perception and how I saw things that made me change my perception of life and just wanting to give up on myself. So after reading the Law of Attraction, I literally changed my perception of how I saw things, and I just started using my creative way to make me feel good, and learning more about why I was feeling a certain way, or how can I channel that energy in a creative way to help me get through that healing process, you know?
Give a round of applause for that, man, because that's a journey. We all, a lot of us, all of us probably here have been through a journey like that,
That's for
similar,
sure.
and
Absolutely.
it's interesting that, and I wanted people to hear that, because those are the kind of messages that you want to put out there that let people know that you're human, and
Yeah.
we go through human things. It's just like when Dr. Layla, Africa's wife, came on here and said he had got shot at the age of 12 years old, and then was in a body bag and came out, had to learn everything over. And sometimes those
Mm,
type of tragic things happen to
yeah.
a
Yeah.
person as life, and those moments. I've had those moments too, and as a child at 8 years old, going through that madness and almost taking my life at 8 years old. And I'm only saying this because never give up, family. I'm talking
Yes.
to the people out there. Don't give up. There
Nope.
is a talent, and sometimes it's maybe spiritual lessons that you have to learn, and
Mm-hmm.
you had to go through that lesson so you can be a blessing to the world, a blessing to your community, a blessing to the
Mm-hmm.
individual that you're around, the friends, the family. Don't become a don't be a solution person. Don't be a problem person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's important.
Yes.
So I commend you again for
Yes.
Thank
recognizing
you.
your
I
greatness
appreciate
and
that.
coming out of that. And family, if you don't know who we're speaking with, I want those that are here, please share, and like the video. We are speaking with Paris Williams, guest, celebrity soap maker, CEO of PW Collections, a spiritual advisor, chef, crochet master, and author. She has a book now. She has a book. I remember when I sent her the link to ebooks, and she just did her darn
Yeah.
thing.
Shout
And
outs to
make sure,
you. Thank you, King Simon, for you
I'm going to
as
always
well for
inspire. I
that.
like to inspire, me, because I get inspired
Yeah.
by you. This is all reciprocal energy. Everybody on here, I get
Right.
inspired by. So this is all reciprocal energy. So hit her up on IG at PW Collections LLC. Hit her up, email her if you want to email at I am Paris Williams at Gmail. And also that's a PayPal and a Cash App. That's a $ Parry123. As easy as 1, 2, 3. You gotta keep that 1 through 3 going. So go ahead, sisters. Go ahead, and ask y'all questions. I'm sorry. I can keep on going too. So,
Well, listen, we're all eight here, right?
yeah, yes, yeah. My life
Oh
path is
wow,
8. Yes,
right?
yes. My life
Right.
path is an 8.
Wow.
Yes,
Shout outs to the eights today.
yeah.
Ow.
Yes.
Yes.
She said, "Ow."
That's
Yeah,
right.
so silly. Go ahead now. Who's gonna ask that next question? Go ahead. Get it in. Go ahead.
Well, I'll go. Thank you,
Go ahead, sister.
if you don't mind.
Do your
Of
thing.
Um,
course. No, I don't. Not at all.
yeah. So this goes back to the childhood, obviously, because
Yes.
we talk about the depression stages and how you've developed your gift and your talents. I think it's such a wonderful thing that people do get to hear this side of you, and to
Yes.
understand that no matter what's going on in your life at the moment, would you that they can definitely change it with
Yes.
perception. Now, how would you try to instill, again, this is going back to the youth,
Mhm.
how would you instill that into a young person who's actually going through something right now as we are speaking, um, with all the confusion that's going on, and they know in their heart of hearts that they have something greater in life to do, but
Mm.
that dream is being pushed back. um,
Yeah.
that dream is being pushed back because of everything that's going on, and because of
Yeah.
the abuse that they may be facing in life with their families, or because they
Mm.
are in a situation where they can't get out, or whatever
Yeah.
the case may be. How would you instill that in them, or inspire them to not give up and actually continue to do
Oh man.
all to do?
Ooh, I would definitely tell people like even for me, since I am Honduran and I was the first child in the family to get tattoos, face tattoos,
Mm,
any type of tattoos, and I have the first one to get locks. I would personally, for the youth, I would say only the boring gets bored. Start off with reading, start off with writing, put on some music that inspires you, and try to find your outlet to make to. It's like, what's your happy place when you get upset? Where do you go to make yourself happy? And that's just one thing I had to find out within myself. Where is my happy place? What makes me happy in the end of the day? So for any child or anyone, because this could go in any ages, it's really about just finding your niche, trying to dabble in everything to figure out what is it that you want and what is it that you don't want. So for instance, I do love crochet, but it wasn't until I started making soap that I really found the value and the love that I had. But that obviously took me getting out of my element and my comfort zone to do something new. So
right.
it's all about just expanding yourself, like, going to certain groups. Like there's now these apps like Clubhouse where you can meet people of the
Mhm,
same vibration.
mhm,
You could find your soul tribe. There's so much ways now that we could find people and ask questions or go on YouTube and just whatever questions you have. It's so much to find and so much to do. We just have to literally get off our phones and stop scrolling and go into the books or pick up some paint and play some music, and not the same music you always play. Maybe play some Fela Kuti, play something without any words. I like to listen to instrumentals and jazz and
right.
certain things so I could be able to basically channel that frequency. You get
Mhm,
what I'm saying?
absolutely.
So yeah,
Well, thank
I would
you.
definitely do that.
Yeah, they need to hear that. Again,
Yes, for sure.
it's so inspiring to hear you speak. Coming from where you came from, and actually moving
Thank
on
you.
and moving forward and doing all these amazing things, and actually helping not only us adults, but as well as our kids, because the children are our future, as we all know, and
Yes.
Yes.
we do embrace them, and we do love them, and we want them to always understand and know that they are supported and
Mhm.
are
That's
loved.
right. That's
So
right.
with that, I thank you for the
That's right. We go that round of applause.
yes, I really do.
Remember, family, today is the first day of Kwanzaa Ujama. Ujama.
Yes.
Umoja, sorry. It's Umoja. Umoja, which means unity.
Yes,
Umoja, which means
Unity.
unity.
Yes.
All right.
yes.
All right. We ain't get to
Thank
Ujama
you.
yet.
Okay.
A mojo right now. We about that unity. We want that mojo right now. We want that a mojo, that power. Go ahead, Sister Nujurney.
First of all, I'm going to tell her to get out of my head because you answered, well, not too much answered, but you said your first love was crocheting, knitting, So my
Yeah.
question was, so if that was your first love, and obviously, you did the culinary, and
Mhm.
that makes, money, why soap? What what was what led you to the soap direction?
Wow, that's a good question. So if you look at my background, my soap, the herbs, everything is kind of it reminds me of the back of the house. So
Okay.
every single thing that I've done in my past actually correlates to where I'm at now.
Okay.
So soap making, I realized that a lot of soaps was not working for me. Black soap was too harsh.
Okay.
Um, at the time, and I don't want to throw them under the bus, but Nubian Heritage and Shea Moisture already sold the business, so the products wasn't the same for me personally. I tried Tom's, I tried different things. It just didn't work out for me. So um, I first started making hot process soap, and just for me, and it really helped me out, like just using like bentonite clay, learning about the bentonite clay, the calcium bentonite clay, that is in all my soaps. Every soap I have has some type of clay in it, and that is because I feel like that was a component that these soaps were missing. A lot of the soaps that we get is only just taking off that first layer, and even if they do it, giving us the illusion that we're actually washing off the dirt, but we're really not. And when we start using homemade soaps, and when I started getting into homemade soaps and adding the clay, you will personally see the dirt come from your body. Like you're going to see your body detox. So I got into soap because, first of all, I feel like it wasn't a market at the time.
Okay.
It wasn't a big market at a time. It also was close to home. You can make that. You can make that at home. You can make it for your family. You could give that. You could teach your children this. This is something here that is long term. You know, this is a $1 billion business if you was to execute the right way. So I'm always thinking in the back of my mind, how can I live better and not work too hard, work smarter, not harder. So with soap, I make my own molds. So I started off making the first mold that you're going to get in the soap class. I got it here. Let me show you. This is the size of the soap mold that you would get in the soap class.
Okay.
This is a regular soap mold. But as you start to get into the business, obviously you're going to need a larger soap mold. So I make my soap molds from scratch.
Nice.
Using
and this is what it looks like. This is what it looked like, that mold when it comes out. Yeah, man. Look at that.
The mold is really big. It's unique. And maybe in the near future I could do a soap mold class on how to make your own mold.
Nice.
Look at that.
So my soaps is actually penetrating your hunger. So I use the food, the culinary arts into the soap making.
Wow.
So my soap looks like food.
Yes, it does.
I made sure that I put the toppings to kind of like penetrate that hunger into the business. It's all a tactic to basically get more.
Look at it. Look like a cake. You look like a cake, yo.
I was just thinking the same thing. My stomach started growling. I'm like,
oh my God. Your stomach started growling. Lord Jesus.
Put it in your mouth.
My stomach started growling.
My stomach started growling. Like, what?
The soap making was a big trial and error. I had messed up on a lot of soaps that first year. A lot of soaps. I burnt myself. You will burn yourself. There will be certain things that will happen in soap making. And that's just a part of it. But obviously, if you have your long sleeves and you have your certain procedures, you could prevent that from happening. But you know, that just comes with it.
Right.
But I hope I answered the question. I know I'm
yes,
all over
you
the
did.
place.
You did.
But you know, it was all just because these places, and as you get into soap making as well, you're going to realize how many soap makers put so much in their products that you don't need. They put all these extra chemicals. You don't need that. They put in all this extra stuff and to harm our bodies. So when you come across somebody like me that studies the herbs and is really good at chemically making sure that certain oils is going to help with your body. You're really going to see the difference in buying a regular soap from the store and then getting a homemade soap. The lather is different, the texture is different. You see the herbs in your soap. You see you feel the clay working in your skin. You know, it's just a whole different vibration.
All right, so now let me ask you a question with that said, right? And I really, I'm going to mention the name, and, you know, you can choose to answer or not. You know, it is Dr. Bronner. You know how some people swear by it. It's the Holy Grail, especially the peppermint. Whereas I have noticed, you know, the shedding, you know what I'm saying, of when I'm washing, the dirt coming off and stuff like that. But that one doesn't actually penetrate. Like the most that you get out of it is really the smell, correct? Like, is it not? It's not doing the same things or have the same properties as you would use in your soap, correct?
Right.
Right. Okay.
So the Dr. Bronner's is the Dr. Bronner's soap is it's still a safe soap to use. It doesn't have too much chemicals and stuff, so that's one of the safest. That I would use Dr. Bronner's if I don't have anything else to use. I would use that.
Okay.
But because the Dr. Bronner's has it doesn't have a high level of any type of oils that is going to be cleansing to the skin. So once again, when I was telling you about the recipe, there is qualities to your soaps, which is conditioning, cleansing, bubbly, creamy. Dr. Bronner's is only going to give you the outer layer of washing your body, but it's not doing the cleansing that it needs.
Right.
So it's all a science when it comes down to the soaps. And once you start to get into it, you'll realize, okay, when I wash myself, it doesn't give me the hydration I need. It will just wash off the oils or the dirt.
Yes.
But I get dry after I get out the shower. I'm ashy when I get out the shower. That's because it doesn't have the properties of the conditioning, the bubbly, or the creamy to help with balancing out our body. I hope that made sense.
Yes, no, that makes sense. So much sense.
People that are just tuning in, that was a great answer, of course. Great questions y'all are throwing at my sister. I'm loving it. We are here with Paris Williams, our guest, celebrity soap maker, CEO of PW Collections, spiritual advisor, chef, of course, crochet. I didn't even put that up there, and author. And of course, hit her up on IG at Paris Collections LLC. Also email her, which is also a PayPal now. Stop playing. Be a paying pal right now at I am Paris Williams at gmail.com. Be a paying pal. That's right. Stop playing.
I like that, King Simon.
Not a pen pal, a PayPal. You know, these pen pals we trying to find you because they watch us in the prisons too. So it is what it is. So big up to y'all in the prisons, but don't try to be a pen pal. Be a PayPal and help her out. And don't forget Cash App $ Parry123. That's Parry123. You know, you know, I could get crazy, but you know that, you know, like you were saying about the soap, and you sent me like 3 soaps just recently, but I've had your products before, your sea moss products and all that kind of stuff, and I want to touch on that because not only are you deal with soap, but you also, a lot of people don't know, or many do know, that you do make your own products. And of course, this particular product, you have your sea moss capsules, of course. Want to shout out that. And of course, I bought purple sea moss from you before. You've sent me purple sea moss, and I've made my own sea moss. You can go to our website for a lot of her stuff. And are you still making the sea moss capsules?
Yes, I have sea moss capsules.
Good. See, you see what it's good for, people? Great for multivitamin, great for iron, helps skin, hair, nails, natural detoxifier, boost immune system. That's right. So that's you know, tell us about some of the herbal products that you're making, because like I said, you have multiple streams of income you are dealing with, and I've seen you teach crochet classes and all that, and I know I've seen you put up your herbal, what you've been making with your products. Tell us about that side of your journey.
Oh my God, is a capsule making is so intense, but it's so worth it. I'll tell you that. The machine I had gotten, so I was working with someone that works with Dr. Sebi's family, and they introduced me to the capsule making. So I actually have the sea moss. I have a parasite killer, which uses wormwood herb It has burdock roots, and it has sarsaparilla. So I have different capsules for different things, but my reasoning on even getting into like capsules, I also have a tonic that I make them. It's sold out, but my tonic also was just everything I come out with was something that I've experienced, something that I've went through. I was breastfeeding my daughter for 2 years. So
Wow.
I was very thick. I lost a lot of weight as soon as I stopped breastfeeding her. And one of the first things I did was obviously took my CMOS capsules and I did a colon cleanse, which a lot of people don't do after they either finish breastfeeding or if they want to detox. So I'm all about cleaning the blood and cleaning the cells for our body to now regenerate. So that is by any means necessary by the liquid vitamins, the capsules. I have healing salves that is used by we use soy wax because I don't use beeswax. And I infuse my herbs like the burdock, lemon balm, chickweed, and different herbs to basically help with eczema, psoriasis, et cetera, et cetera. So
Nice, nice.
each each component, definitely when it comes down to the capsules, is really to help clean the cells for our body to be revitalized and for us to feel better on a higher frequency and a higher vibration.
Nice.
For
And you,
Right.
sure.
and you know, one more thing. I want, being that you came from your family's from Honduras,
Yes.
and I don't know, like CMOS, and when I did the numerology to CMOS, it added up to 26 in one of the systems, so it adds up to the number 8. So very
Eight.
important. Yeah, so it's good for the intestinal tracts, it's good for the blood, according to numbers. It's good for the bones, the teeth, and knees. So that's why it's so
Yes.
ironic that Dr. Sabi used to drop on his knees to prove that his bones were strong. Would you say that Dr. Sabi was a big influence in your life? Because I know you've been on Clubhouse and hearing all the madness on that, the
Yes.
battling
Dr.
between regular
Sebi.
doctors, so-called allopathic doctors, and naturopathic doctors.
I don't even, and I'm only on, I love to see what the doctors
Right.
have to say because we need to know what they're saying and how they're
Of course.
influencing our people. So it's a big upheaval with natural holistic health and medicine that the doctors are saying it's a big thing going on right now.
Of
They're
course.
saying herbalists are giving misinformation. And then you have the doctor saying, no, just get vaccinated or get
Yeah.
this pill and this, that, and the third. And oh, don't worry about your diet and don't worry about
Right.
getting a colon
Nice.
cleanse.
Right.
So it's very important for us to, and I'll say that Dr. Sebi have inspired me. I would firstly say Dr. Lila Africa was the first one to really
Oh,
inspire
yeah.
me
Oh,
because
give them
I
both a round
was,
of applause. Give them both a round of
yes,
applause.
Dr. Lila
The ancestors,
Africa,
the two
for sure,
ancestors.
ancestors.
Yes, my two
Yes.
friends.
Yes,
Yes.
Dr. Lila Africa was one of the first to really change my perception because first of all, he was someone I got to see, touch, feel,
Yes, right.
like
I
I
used to
got to
bring him in.
really
Yeah, I
see
used to bring
him.
him in. Yeah, yeah.
So hearing what he had to say, and I loved how he broke it down and made it very hip. He didn't, and Dr. Sebi did too, of course,
Of course.
but it was something about Dr. Lila Africa that just drove me in, and then I started going into Dr. Sebi.
Right.
Nice.
But two are both very, very strong and
Instrumental. Right, right.
informative people for sure.
And
Yes.
you know what's so funny? Both of them just had two different disciplines. People may have thought that
Yeah.
they had any problems with each other, but no. Dr. Africa, and I've stayed at his house, and of course his
Mm-hmm.
ex-wife was not his ex-wife, his widow was on recently, and
Mm-hmm.
he spoke to me personally. That how much he respects that his discipline, because Dr. Sabi was one who could walk in the forest and really look at the herbs, where Dr.
Yeah.
Africa had to learn it because he was coming out of a
Yes.
medical background. He was a registered nurse in the military first. So he
Right.
had to show the
Mm.
see those doctors on Clubhouse would not be able to deal with Dr. Africa because he shut that stuff down because he knows the
Yeah.
connection and he's been into the
Exactly.
labs. And also Dr.
Yep.
Sabi has been to the lab, but because Dr. Africa knew the language, he wrote the books
Yes.
to show you the language
And that's what we need to learn. The
and
language.
and a lot
Yes.
of those doctors
That's
don't
what we
know
need
that
to
a
learn.
lot of those doctors don't know that that in African holistic health, he talked from not he showed you that Europeans only delved into the patriarchal or the more man cycle, the male cycle, instead of showing the balance of the both sides, the masculine and feminine of the herb. So even in his class up to this day, he has a class on there through his website, and you can get a certification through his website and his wife that can show you, so you can become a holistic counselor and a holistic thing. So, he showed you the balance. Yeah, check it out. It's on LailaAfrica.com. And check it out and become one.
I love to learn.
Look,
girl,
I've been at the house. I've been at his house with students, and he showed you how to check out the urine. He showed you how to read the face. He showed you how to read the hands. He showed you how to read the feet. He showed you how to read all of that. He goes into all iridology. He reads the eyes. He does all of that. He goes, and doctors do that. A lot of doctors, they're just not telling you that they're doing a lot of. They're asking you certain things, and they're asking you if it history running your family and all kinds of craziness. But him and Dr. Sebi had a different discipline, but respected each other for what. It's just that Dr. Africa was one understood that black folks had to transition. Where Dr. Sebi would say, "No, just cut this out." You got to transition here. You got to transition.
It's two different. I've done the both diets of the Dr. Sebi and Dr. Laila Africa. To me, I feel like both of them are very strict, to be honest. But I do see what you're saying as far as like the correlation of both of them together, because for sure. Yeah,
because he'd always say to me, he said he'll tell people, do the best you can. Dr. Africa will tell you, do the best you can. Because we've been already inundated with a lot of madness over the years.
Exactly. So, we got to just start one step at a time. Like, even when it comes down to breaking bad habits with eating, right? I had to realize one of the first things I had to realize when I was overweight was it's all emotional for the most part when we're eating. It's either emotional or it's just convenient. But half of the time we're not hungry, we are dehydrated. And once I realized that the half of the times we're not hungry, we dehydrated, I cut down how much I was eating and started to drink more water, and that helped me with the transition more easily.
Look at that book. Look at that book. You're not sick. You're thirsty. The water book.
That's it. Powerful book. That's all you want.
I bought this at Nicholas back in the day. Nicholas had this, So big up to Nicholas Brooklyn. They had this. This is a very good
Monique
book.
Nicholas.
Yeah, Monique should be tuning in. Yeah, big up to Monique. This is I forgot. I can't even say his name. It's an Indian guy, but Batmanjaldi. That's his name. His last name.
With an accent, you gotta say it with an accent.
Well, you gotta say it with the Indian accent. What are you talking about? It's an Indian. You gotta be you gotta say it with the language, yo. So you don't want to. I don't want to butcher the thing up. I'm just saying.
Better with the accent.
It sounds much better when there's a radio personality that I know named Jeff Barnes, who was so good at pronouncing those words, and so eloquent, and he rolled the R's with him too. He just knew how to do it, and I used to admire that. But people, if you're just tuning in, we are here with celebrity soap maker, CEO, EW Collection's own spiritual advisor, chef, and author.
So happy to be here.
And I'm telling you, hit her up on IG. Make sure you email her if you want some consultations.
Oh, yes,
she does
classes.
Yeah, she does consultations also. You can hit her up on IG. Send that PayPal too. They be a PayPal and not a pen pal. And don't forget that Cash App is right there on the page. This is a website. Oh, yeah, and don't forget, this is the website for the soap making class. If you want to come in live and direct and do the soap making, she's doing it at Nicholas, Brooklyn at 1395? That's the address, 1390. Let me make sure the address is right. I haven't been there so long, I forgot the address. Ain't that a damn shame? Ain't that a darn shame? Let me put the address up. Hold on, let me remove that.
Yeah.
So people can see that Nicholas of Brooklyn, right there on Fulton Street, between of course Brooklyn and New York. That's right there. 1396. That's the avenue. The number there is 718-858-4400. I'll never forget that. 718-858-4400. That's the classes. Now, darling. One more thing before I pass it on to these young ladies. One more thing. Let's talk
Yes.
about the tarot that you do, because people don't know that you are
Yes.
also a tarot a entrepreneur and extraordinaire. You and I are going to be doing something for the month of January. So if y'all wanna
Yes.
indulge on that doubles
Fancy.
consultation,
That
we gonna
double,
turn it
that
up
duo.
for guidance. I'm bringing the numbers and she doing the tarot spread. Oh, for a good
Really?
reasonable price. All you have to
Oh
do is
my
text the number
God.
on the flyer right there. I'm telling you, family. I'm telling
Nice.
you. So, what made you
Yes.
get into tarot? That type of thing that has been demonized over the years, although it comes from
I
ancient
know,
ancient
right?
perspective.
Oh,
Please,
that
please,
sucks.
let's talk about that briefly before we get back into our questioning from our other co-hosts. Please, go ahead,
Um,
talk about
I don't even know how long I've been doing tarot for years. I actually was a part of this comedic occult, which was called a comedic way to open up the doors,
it.
and you learned the Kemet way and how to do certain rituals. So I had to
Hmm.
go through a whole session of learning how to open up the way and how to pray before getting into tarot. So I first went the Kemetic way in learning about, the deities and this, that, and the third. So it was a tarot deck called the Book of Doors
Hmm.
that that opens up the way for new tarot or people that are interested in that. And then, um, actually, 2 years ago was when I got reopened to doing tarot again. And I don't know if because I'm a Pisces, it just picks up, that
Hmm.
intuitive energy
That
within
water
me.
energy, yes.
I can't explain how I really just got into tarot. It kind of picked me. And even when reading
Exactly.
cards, it's a whole vibration. Because people, they read the tarot and they just think, okay, the judgment card is something, and it has so much different
Yes.
perspectives when it comes down to tarot. And I'm so thankful for King Simon as well, because he brings the numerology aspect to the tarot that is very important, because if you have double numbers, then you know that that number is being heightened
Right.
in the tarot. So like if you
Exactly.
have the Eight of Cups and then you have the Eight of Swords, obviously there's something that is going on,
Hmm.
um that cycle, that build and destroy. And I mean, I'm sure King
Yes.
Simon has his numbers on number eight, but there's just so much to go with the tarot that helps me even with finances, helping me with
Mm.
Yes.
knowing which business to take, which people not to hang out with, or what to expect, what not to expect.
Yeah.
And it's just a tool for me to help either
Hmm.
myself or help others. But I also use this for financial
Right.
purposes and financial gains by using certain planetary alignments, like
Hmm.
planetary days, like
Mm.
um, you know, Venus or Jupiter days, and using those days to enhance the tarot.
Mm. So yeah, family, give that a round of applause. Also, yeah, yeah, we
Yeah,
gonna turn it up. We turn it up for
it's gonna be
January.
good.
We're turning it up for January. Turning it up for January. Turning it up for January. All right, family. Okay, sisters. Let me know for my singing now. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. And ask your questions. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
So unfortunately, I do have to leave early,
Uh,
but
Okay, okay.
I do, I do have to leave early. But I wanted to know what's next for you. Um,
Um,
what like is there anything else that you want to go ahead and start, making? Or are you just going to stick to just the soaps and being, a holistic way? See, holistic
um,
way.
oh, somebody trying to call.
No, I
I
gotta
don't
go put
think
my son up.
I don't see myself staying in just one way of doing something, like just soaps.
Exactly.
I'm working on the second ebook right now,
Nice.
Yeah.
and I would love to expand now on Chinese herb medicine. I've dabbled a
Yes.
little bit in the Chinese herb medicine already, but I want to get my certification in Chinese herb medicine, as well as learn more on astrology so I could start doing astrology natal charts. So it's all just about, like I said, only the boring gets bored. So I'm
That's
all
right.
about
Only the
the
boring get
researching
bored.
and
That's right.
building. I would love to be more on a spiritual aspect with the business.
Nice.
Besides doing the soap, I would really like to start doing more consultations and helping and healing my community as much as I can. So that's where I will be going more in that aspect of healing and the community and doing more work with the community for sure.
Okay. I wanted to touch on the tarot, but I do have to get my
You got to
son.
go. All right.
I know.
All
You
right.
sound
Well,
it. I'm
give you a round of applause.
impatient
Thank you very much,
sometimes.
Sister Nujurney. Give us Sister Nujurney. Thank you very much. And have a safe drive. Tell your son I said, what's up?
But I will definitely see you on the 15th. I will
see
be
you.
there.
Yes, we'll
And
talk.
I'll be early, King.
Yes, I'll be early now. Stop playing. I'm going to be calling in to see if you got there. That's how I do.
Of course, no problem.
Yeah, gotta make sure you're on point.
Y'all have a good night.
All right.
Peace.
Good night. Take care. Peace.
Bye.
All right. You're welcome.
Bye.
Yes, man. Oh, man. Yes. She give her a round of applause. Thank you very much, Sister Nujurney. I guess she'll be tuning in during the drive. Make sure y'all hit her up. She's, of course, one of the co-hosts is at Sister Nujurney at IG. PayPal is knrisden at gmail. And don't forget her Cash App is $KSMY LIZLZ at 9926. So make sure y'all hit her up. Show us some love. Go ahead, Sister Sensei. Now, first, Paris, she's a real sensei in martial arts. So if you ever want to train with her in New York,
really?
or your daughter, you can actually train with.
No, that's exactly what.
Yeah, your daughter needs to learn. I want her to learn. Every time I look at her pretty face, I say she needs to learn how to fight. I don't care how that goes. Matter of fact, this beautiful lady right here, Sensei. This is this beautiful sister. Give her a round of applause. Lavender. This little girl needs to learn how to fight. That's all I can say.
I gotta contact you, Sensei.
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested in it. I love me some weapons. I'll tell you that.
She does too. Don't let me slide. Look on her IG and you see her pictures. Believe me. Go to her IG. She got weapons.
So right now, all right, I that's another thing too. I feel like learning a new way to defend yourself, definitely when it comes down to martial arts, will help with which is in tuning and balancing out your body and balancing out your emotions. So I'm definitely into the martial arts for sure. I will be contacting you.
Yeah, that's her contact right there. You can hit up on IG too at Sophia_Lovey. That's a thing, and of course, but she got great classes throughout Harlem, and she can do private classes too. Look, I'm promoting you, girl.
Okay.
I'm just one of them people. That's what I do.
I'm the promoter. That's why we love you.
I'm the promoter.
I love it. Thank you.
That's why I wrote the book. No promotion is bad promotion. There it is, right here on the show.
That's right.
All right now.
Go ahead.
That's what you do.
Yeah. Go ahead, Sensei.
What I was going to ask, I love to take bubble baths.
Me too.
Aren't they the best?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So,
let me back off of this.
So my question was, I love the fact that you have grains and the seeds on your soap, in that they're obviously for exfoliation, and it helps with the clay, the bentonite clay I love, which I used earlier as a mask.
Yes, girl.
I love that. And I wanted to know if you make specials like bubble bath types of with that.
Yes, I do. I was doing the bath bombs. And the bath bombs sell out so fast, but I will be coming back out with the bath bombs.
Please do.
I do custom bars.
Nice.
I do custom bars for small businesses as well, and I have herbal baths. I'm all into the herbal ways of how to enhance and even self-love, self-care. So I like to mix like herbs, definitely like feminine herbs, like red raspberry leaf and damiana and honey and different things, and I blend it together and I make a nice bath. So like I'm all about custom as well. A lot of my clients will ask me about to make them custom smoke blends for those who want to stop smoking, weed, or they want to blend their weed with herbs.
Oh, yeah.
I make tinctures as well. So I'm all about just making the customs for people because not every person will resonate with just a regular bath salts or whatever,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, great, because I love baths and I think herbs and everything because I love to add different things to my bath as well.
Yes.
Cleansing and especially for spiritual cleanses.
Yes, for spiritual purposes.
Yeah. And of course, feminine wise, self-love and all of that. Amazing.
Self-love.
I can't wait to order. And please, when you do make your bath bombs again, I'll probably order
it's by January, after now the holidays is done. Now I'm just finishing up these orders. I am doing everything by hand, by myself, and I had an assistant, but in the transition of what is it that I'm doing with the business, obviously you like things done a certain way, and until I find someone that I feel that is doing things the way I would like, I'm gonna just have to tough it out and do everything myself.
Well, this is what this picture depicts. You doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Give a round of applause for that. Doing your thing by yourself if you have to. That's how them pictures. That's what you gotta do. And sometimes
do everything.
On IG, she has her daughter helping her too. You got to look on that. You got to see her daughter be helping too. So that's a beautiful. Give her a round of applause. I love it.
That's right.
And how old is she? How old is she now?
Lavender she's 4 now.
4 years, and she's a number 8 like y'all. She's connected to that number 8 also. Yeah, man. So give her a round of applause, Lavy. If you watching or listening.
Teach her independence while she's young. I love it.
I'm teaching her too. She learned about certain herbs. I help her. I have Lavender organize the soap with me.
Look at that picture right there.
Yeah, I let her throw in the herbs and the soap. I'll let her I'll incorporate lavender in the business as much as I can. The bath bombs was actually underneath her name, so I had started the self-care business, but obviously the bubble baths for my daughter, and to do a kids more of like a kids and adults bubbles vibe, but that as well. So it was selling out so quick. It was hard to keep up. So within the next year, I definitely will keep up with the inventory, which is a blessing that at least it's selling, and I'm thankful for that. But it's definitely coming back. So I got you, sis. I promise. Have you tried the soap yet? You gotta try some soap.
Not yet, but you gotta try some soap. I will make my orders. Believe me. It's not always easy to buy soap, because especially for those of us who have sensitive skin. So it's like when you find something, you kind of stick with it forever until something else comes along that's much better. So I definitely will be supporting you, and definitely and it's through action, people.
That's right. Action. There's a website right there, family. There's a website right there. Don't even play. pwcollections.com. Yeah. Gotta support. And don't forget, this is the soap making class right there. Go ahead. pwcollections.com /products/soap
soap making class
at that Nicholas Brooklyn. I gotta say the whole thing.
Shout out to Nicholas.
Shout out to Nicholas Brooklyn all the time, where I usually do a lot of events, and I'm happy. I don't want to keep you too long, and I know you also been involved with us so much, and you got a second book coming out, and that's all good, and just letting you know. And sisters doing what she got to do, man, and then that's what I wanted. That after going through all your ups and downs and trials and tribulations and all that kind of stuff.
Never stop. Never give up.
Never give up. It ain't over until we win. Ain't over until we win, like Baba Kaba always says. So Any last words, my sister? Any questions you wanted to ask Sensei? Or are you good?
I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you so
Yes.
much for coming in. Thank you so much
Yes.
again. I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited
Thank you, Sensei. I appreciate
what you're doing. Hey,
it.
you're beautiful. You're amazing. You're a warrior. You're just
Thank
phenomenal.
you.
You are
I
a
appreciate
phenomenal woman, and I'm proud of you.
That me too. And
Oh.
big up to, of course, I know, right? Sister Nujurney that was here. Give her a round of applause.
Yes, out.
My sister. Also, big up to, of course, Sensei Sherly. Hit her up. Everybody hit her up, hit her up, hit her up. Of course, this is my contact. If you want to show love, you got to show love. That's all.
That's right.
And again, make sure you support that soap making class, family. It's all about the soap making class. That's why we're here. And I'm sure she has other classes. It's for men and women. So don't think it's only for women now. You know, men wash their ass too. Men need to wash their backside also. And if you learn how to make your own soap to wash your own ass, that's a beautiful thing. Believe me.
It is, man. You give it to your families, your friends, you know, your neighbors.
That's right. That's right. And now you got soap that you don't even have to go buy the soaps anymore. You know, you got your own soap, your own scrotum soaps. You can make your own scrotum soaps, all that stuff, and underarm soaps, and
whatever floats your boat. Baby.
Whatever floats your boat. She gonna hook you up and show you how to make that money from it too. If you won't, make sure you go to the website. Again, Paris, want to thank you very much, and thank you for all your greatness and all that you're doing. You know, I'm honored to have you, and of course, family. If you don't know, we are doing this only for the month of January, so you're gonna get this special rate for what we do in January. Is gonna be
legendary.
Legendary, because let me tell you, when it comes to numerovation and the tarot spread, she gonna drop it like it's hot. This is gonna be like, you know what it's gonna be like? It's gonna be like Fire and Desire. Aquarius and a Pisces wrote that song. That was Tina Marie, who is a Pisces, and Rick James, who's an Aquarius, that wrote that song. So
right now,
it's gonna be the Fire and Desire, baby. So it's gonna be hot. I'm telling y'all. If y'all don't book the session, I'm telling you, put it up there again. Y'all gotta text me if you want to book this. That's the soap making class. But yeah, you can please support the soap making class. But if y'all want to do a session with me in January, and her, it's gonna be hot. I'm telling you. Just text the number on the flyer at 347-496-1022. That's our text.
You can't go wrong with the price. Man.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. But believe me, because we work much more for a half an hour session. So it's 15 minutes from each of us, and it's gonna be $160 or $159.99. Because I know some of y'all Negroes like 99. So we want to make sure 99 is in there. Like back in the day, we had $1.99. $2.99, all kind of look. 99, that's $59.99, which is $160. So I'm telling you, family, and it's only a half an hour because we got other things we got to do. So it's only going to be on Wednesdays and Saturdays because we got other things we got to do. So during the week, I'm already booked up for my other sessions during the week. We're doing something special for the community for 2022. Yeah, we turned up. You know I'm turned up. About to go to Florida. We're going to turn this thing up.
Always. That's right.
Yeah, so family, once again, Paris, want to thank you very much. Thank you. And give Labby a big old hug.
Yes.
And everybody, your family.
King Simon. Thank you so much, Sensei, for putting me on this platform and expanding. That's the word of mouth to me is the best way of advertisement. Even doing culinary and working for grocery. I worked for Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's don't use any type of marketing. They use the word of mouth. They don't use no type of marketing. And once I worked for Trader Joe's and realized that the best way is word of mouth, it's actually more faster than doing advertisement on social media. So finding a platform like you guys to give that information it is much appreciated, and I am so thankful for it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Happy Kwanzaa to you, darling. Happy Kwanzaa. Abarigani. Today is Umoja, family. Happy Kwanzaa to all of you out there. All right, so, all right, Paris. We're gonna talk. All right, you be
So
safe
we'll
out
stay
there.
in
Okay.
touch
All
too.
right, guys. Thank you so much. Again, I'll see you guys later. Peace.
All right, peace. Love you.
Peace.
Love you.
Bye.
That was our girl Paris.
Oh, she's
Paris.
lovely.
Paris. Once again, family, make sure you go to her website and show her some love. Show her some love on the website. Oh yeah, she don't just make soap now. She got herbal products and all that. She's a crocheter. She crocheted a nice poncho for me, but I gave it away for a present. So very nice poncho back in the day for me.
Beautiful.
And I mean a real poncho that hangs over just like this here, like similar to this. But it was red, black, and green. Yeah, she did. Oh yes, thank you very much. I like it too. Yes, I love it. I love it. Thank you. You look fabulous. Of course. Look at you.
Thank you very
I
much.
really love that. Yes. I know we go crazy now. Again, family, this is Paris Williams information. This is all the information. Take a snapshot with our face in it. Take a snapshot. And of course, if you want to do that soap making class, she have limited seats at Nicholas Brooklyn on January 15th. So please take a picture right now and get that pwcollections.com/products/soap class at Nicholas Brooklyn. Please take a picture of this if you want to be around. We'll smile again. And so why you taking the pictures? They like, hey, whatever. You taking pictures? Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I know. Isn't that hilarious? Let me get, just in case they taking snapshots. Let me run down. Of course, this is a beautiful daughter here, Lavender, and her. Yeah, she got to learn how to fight. That's all I can say. She learned how to fight. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, both of them. Of course, there's the herbs. Of course, the sea moss capsules, but she got all types of cleansing capsules also. That's her doing her work. And of course, that is the studio where her work is produced. And that's one of the machines that she used for the work. The cutting machines. Also, this is what it looks like after when you put the mold and put it in the mold. It look like food. I'm telling you, it look like a cake. Good. I mean, it looks like I want to eat it, but it's soap. I mean, that just tell you, back in the day when they used to say you're going to wash your mouth with soap, they should have used this soap right here to wash my mouth out. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness.
That's all.
Oh my goodness. I'm hungry.
I would have a hard time using the soap because it looks so good.
Yes, it's decorative. Yes.
I would probably taste it first.
I know, it's all decorative. Yeah, she sent me some soap with some lemons in it, lemons and lime in it. She sent me some soap. Look at this. Look at this one here. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
Look at that soap. Oh,
is that saffron?
I don't know. We should have asked her when it came up last time, but this is a website, family. Let's stop playing. Oh, that one. And lastly, these are the other soaps. Look at this. Look at that. It looked like yogurt.
Yeah.
Her soap looking like yogurt, family. My goodness. Look at that. I can't. My stomach is rumbling. One more, last one. This is the yoni soap. This is the yoni. Ladies, imagine washing your yoni with this soap right here. This is the soap.
Those babies will be coming fast.
Lord have mercy. This is the one that Kylie Jenner shouted out because she washed her pum pum with it. And this is what she shouted out, and it was orgasmic, I guess. Kylie Jenner shouted out, and the other one, Summer Walker. Oh my goodness! Look at that soap, man. Oh, she bad. She bad. She bad now. Make sure y'all go to the website. Stop playing. Why y'all playing? That's her. We just had her on. My goodness. That's who we had on, family. And again, we're going to be doing consultation for the whole month of January. That's going to be hot like fire because we're going to turn up double sessions again. That's us turned up. We turned up. Looking like the esoteric power couple. Yeah, that's what it looks like right there. And of course, don't forget my partners. You like that picture? Oh, thank you. You like that hat too. You love that hat that I have on. You want to take my hat?
No, I love this picture. But
you love this picture. This picture's that. You're talking about this picture here. That's the picture. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's the hat that you love too. Look at that hat. Look at that hat. Yeah, you want to take my Rasta hat? Yes, I know. I already know. That's right. This is, of course, this is us, of course, the team. That's right. 2 Libras and an Aquarian. Woo! You know what that is. Lord, have mercy. And if you want to get your health insurance, this sister is doing wonderful jobs on the streets of New York City. But she does this. She does service the tri-state area. This is the one right here. Serious inquiries only. If you're going to email her at sherlystc@gmail.com. If you're in the New York tri-state area, or you want some advice, you want to give some advice, you may be in another state. You want some advice on why it's important to get some health insurance, this sister can help you also. She likes to give advice. People that's going to be in the Mountain of Stone, guess what? I'm bringing something here, 2022. Look out for it. Right after my birthday, February 1st, we're going to be doing something, man. So I'm going to be turning it up. And don't forget our Better Health Shop in the building. Give them a round of applause, of course. Better Health Shop. You know, they got monatomic gold. They got burdock root, which is good for the blood and the liver and all that. They got all of that good stuff. They got a lot of stuff on their Etsy.com. That's betterhealthshop.etsy.com. And they do consultations at 1-800-820-7822. That's 1-800-820-7822. And sounded like my man Red Alert. Of course, if you want editing services for authors, journalists, bloggers, and more, Susie can help you out. That's Susie Script, 914-361-9467. That's 914-361-9467. And of course, let me see, Pedalwise. Pedalwise.com can help you out. Pedalwise can show you some love if you're suffering from any fibroids. I'll put you in the back just in case you want to do something, my sister. I'm gonna put you in the back. All right, I got you. I know I can see the movements. Go ahead. All right, do your thing. Yeah, I can read energy. I'm reading energy. So, so if you want to support pedalwise.com, hook up pedalwise.com. They handle fibroids. They got a lot of testimonials of reversing fibroids and tumors and all that. Hit them up. Remember, if you want their products, use the coupon code KING2020. That's coupon 2021. Put them up and tell them that King Simon sent you. Also, of course, moving right along, Lloyd Drayhorn. Go ahead and get your sessions. Do a session with him, a consultation session. Get his books, get his newsletter, do all of that. That's my brother, Lloyd-Strayhorn.com, Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. If you're looking for real estate throughout the tri-state area, in New York City area, upstate New York, or even throughout the Caribbean, this sister can help you out at 347-866-1153. That's 347-866-1153. She can help hook you up. And just tell her that King Simon sent you. Janelle Lewis. If you want to take my class, this is my class right here. King Simon, the Holistic Numerovation course. It's 8 hours, this particular course. 2 links, this particular course. It's going up on Udemy, but it's only going to be 3 of them, okay? But it's all right. If you want the full course meal, this can help you out. You'll get the full course meal, Holistic Numerovation course. It'll hook you up. Also, purchase my book on Linktree. Linktree/King Simon the Numerator /King Simon the Numerator. And don't forget, if you want to do a session with me, a private session with me, 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. I do have a waiting list for that, but I do have we don't have a waiting list for this yet. People are calling and they are requesting. So if you want to do the double consultation, 30 minutes, 15 minutes each from my perspective and her perspective, that's the one right there. And now it's time to go to the disclaimer. You want to read that, Sensei? You ready to read that? You ready?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and read that one. Go ahead.
Content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guests, speakers, or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcaster and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised.
That's right. And we're going to do this one. Disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. And we're getting ready for the prayer, family. Are y'all ready for the prayer? Prayer time, prayer time. You ready, beautiful?
Yes.
Oh my God. She is my hair shine queen. Yes. She is from IT. Yes. They celebrate IT January 1st. That's the real revolutionary.
1804.
Yeah, you got it. 1804. So make sure y'all watch that movie, that documentary too, by my brother Tariq Nasheed and the whole crew. They went in on that one. But let's shout out Delbert Blair real quick before we put this prayer up. Now, the prayer here, family, this was founded by Dr. Delbert Blair, which is interesting because I want to read something to y'all that didn't hear about it. The bottom of the prayer, and I got the original prayer that was given to us back 15 years ago. And on the bottom, he said something very clear on this prayer, on the bottom, why he wrote it. And I'm going to read it to y'all because he says on the bottom, join millions of others. Recite this prayer at 12 noon and at sunset daily. It may also be recited anytime you feel the need for mental and spiritual strength. Directed prayer via concentrated mental focusing will create a spiritual calmness and balance, which will strengthen your physical immune system. We fight not against flesh and blood, he says, he quotes, but against principalities and spiritual wickedness is in high and low places or high places. Big up to Dr. Delbert Blake. Give him a round of applause for that. So he was talking about it. Look, this was written 15 years ago, probably 20 years ago. This was written 15, 20 years ago, talking about immune system, helping the immune system. So Delbert Blair was the real deal when it came to metaphysics, and he's seen something coming. That's why he kept on talking about why we should say, please, universal creator, because he knew that the spiritual wickedness and the physical wicked would try something. And we're in the midst of that reset right now. But remember, every setback is a set up for a comeback during these resets. So it's all good. Make sure you go to his website. This is the website, the metacenter2.com. That's the Metacenter 2. Get the prayer. The prayer's on there. The books, all his books, the Faraday tech, the diodes, the magnets, all of that is on there right now. Go support Dr. Delbert Blair as I give him another round of applause in the ancestral realm. My brother, Dr. Delbert Blair. Yes. I was the last to bring him in New York. It is what it is. So ready for this prayer, sister?
Yes, sir.
You go ahead. Let's set it off. Go ahead.
All righty. Please, universal creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth and your love now.
Wonderful. Now you could say it for Sister Nujurney, please. Say your voice again, and then I'll close it off. Go ahead.
Yes. Please, universal creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth and your love now.
Yes, and I'm going to say it for the third and last time to bring it all in. Come on. Bring it all in. Please, universal creator, know in our hearts that we love you. Please protect us and this planet on which we live now. Please open our minds, our spirits, and our souls to receive only truth and your love now. Very, very, very good. Thank you. We're going to close out. You're going to wait in the backstage for me? Yo, all right. We're going to close out. I want to thank Sensei. Give Sensei and everybody that came on a round of applause. I pay for this. All right. I'll be right with you in a few, okay?
All righty.
All right. There she is. There she is. I put her right there. Miss IT Hispaniola.
Hispaniola, that's right.
All right. Okay. We're going to put her in the back. Put her in the backstage. All right, family. We're ready to close out right now. Hope you enjoyed the show. 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 Oh, man. Oh, family. We are family. Happy Kwanzaa to everybody. Yeah. We are family. Happy Kwanzaa to everybody. Enjoy yourself. We'll see y'all on the other side, family. You know how we do. Want to thank each and every one of you. Remember, I will be on Lloyd Strayhorn Show on December 29th. That's right, on Lloyd Strayhorn Show. Make sure you go to his YouTube channel. That's Numbers and You at YouTube, or Numbers and You on Facebook. So this was our last show for the year. Oh, man. Oh, that's right. Unless Sensei and, of course, Sister Nujurney wants to do something before the year is out, we can do it as a team and make it up. But this was basically the last interview show for the year of 2021. So we're going to more likely see y'all next year with all the stuff that we got coming up. So we got a lot of stuff coming up for January. And that time I should be in Florida, so you probably see the background of palm trees and all that stuff. So I'm going to have a good time. Stop playing. Once again, we want to thank Paris for coming through. She did a wonderful job, and make sure you support that soap making class that she got coming up. Big up to Paris all the time, beautiful sister. Don't forget, we are doing this only for the month of January, so book your session now by texting the word double. That means that you're looking for double consultation. Text double to the number 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022 if you really want to get a consultation from both of us. All right, so, hey, regardless of land, label, or language, there's but one God. And in the immortal words of Marcus Mosiah Garvey, up, you mighty nation, you could accomplish what you will. Yo, family, be safe, be at peace, stay focused, and stay out of people's business, and mind your own mental business. I love you because I love myself. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening. Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, KingSimonPresents.wordpress.com. That's KingSimonPresents.wordpress.com, or Linktree at King Simon the Numerology. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerology for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's KingSimonPresents.wordpress.com. Go now.